You know, one of the hardest things as we did this film, especially in interviewing somebody like that, is not like my instinct just to yell at them to begin with. But that's not what it's kind of a short film if it's just me going around yelling at people. The objective here is to ask questions, and that's all we did through the whole film is ask questions. And let gender ideology essentially hang itself is the idea. And to show, is this something that can withstand scrutiny or not? Even just basic scrutiny. And what we discovered is that it can't. So what's happening in that exchange is, first of all, she says, talking about a child who sits down with her, is she wants to know about their gender journey and where would you like to be in the future? So she's talking about a child's like 5-year gender plan. But the point I was trying to get across to her is that children don't have a grasp on reality. I mean, even if in theory people could choose their own gender, which they can't, but if they could, it wouldn't make sense to say that a child could choose it. Children believe in Santa Claus. So like, what do they know about reality? If a child is 4 years old and believes that not only Santa Claus is real, but that fairies and dragons, and lives appropriately in this kind of fantasy world, and then the boy says that I'm a girl, that claim exists within the same fantasy world. This is just imagination. This is a kid who just doesn't understand the distinction between fantasy and reality. So how can they make these determinations? But then again, as we found there, Michelle wouldn't even affirm that Santa doesn't exist. So I was unclear about that also. Like, do you actually think that Santa exists? What's happening? But it's as you're talking to these people, it's like you feel yourself going slightly insane. So it was a pretty bewildering exchange there, but it only gets weirder from here. Let's keep watching. Male gametes. That's what makes me male.
No, your sperm don't make you male.
Then what does?
It's a constellation.